Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Jackson from the shotgun. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And no, incomplete. Boy, they took a shot there on the first play, trying to start it out with a bang, but it's 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They go play action now. Jackson flushed out right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Detroit! There's Jackson on 3rd and long. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Dustin Colquitt on to punt. We'll likely see brother Britton on the other side get a chance later. Fielded at the 33. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. Twisting away. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
Playbook, and I'm mad.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Yardage here to the 31-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This one will be a tough game.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And that one results in 35 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now Jackson on first down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy to the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Butker now to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. Now with him,
let's go.
Let's
fucking go. He came down the field, cracked the nigga.
Take over at the 24-yard line.
Smashed that nigga.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays?
Yeah, that way
and
came
I think
down
we just
that
saw
shit.
one there.
The linebacker came
just
down
scored,
there.
right?
Just took the lead,
went downfield, got the ball free again, and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on.
All season.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, the
so
defensive
wrong.
lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
This time Jackson will throw it. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And down inside the 15 he goes. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Jackson. Flush to his right.
Let's go, Lamar.
Quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays?
Oh, he dropped it.
Those two that you just mentioned, the microcosm really allowed to hurt you. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it lines up incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
Pass like a wildcat, and the nigga dropped this shit.
He'll get it up the middle, and he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season, and the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
Thank you.
Butker on for the PAT. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Butker now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. Oh, eluding the tackle. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Solomon Thomas there on the tackle.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. D4 in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively, not a real surprise. They're in the dime.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
From the gun, Mayfield. He's going to look deep down the field. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
Okay.
As mentioned, here's the younger brother of Dustin. This is Bretton Colquitt to punt it away. Back deep, Jakeem Grant. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And it's fielded at the 34. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over.
No. Check. Patriot.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Being chased out left. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
He bit you.
They go play action with Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And connecting here with DJ Shark. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Here's Jackson. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Myles Garrett in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. Space to run past the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable third down. On third down, Jackson. Flushed out right. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Demetrius Harris, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Tatiana?
First down, Mayfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Now a second down throw for Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete here.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Now
Let's
clash
go.
of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down.
What a game.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. Going to throw again. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Detroit!
From the gun, Jackson. Buying time to his left. The open man is Shark. It's complete. A good pickup there at 22.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. And this play was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another 1st down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And that play was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. And now the Browns are going to take another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's going to bowl his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Butker now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
2nd down, Mayfield. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Mayfield now steps away. He can run for it, and he will. He'll have a 1st down past the 40 and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
Under the category of obvious, you hate giving up a 1st down on 3rd and long. And somehow he finds his way downfield and picks it up.
Yeah, if you look at the coverage defensively, oh, this is great, but no one accounted for him at the quarterback spot.
At some point, you actually have to tackle him and get him on the ground short of the 1st down.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
They be doing that to me too sometimes.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go.
Oh, we got to go in the halftime.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down.
Oh, no.
And incomplete on the deep ball. Duke Johnson, the one he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Gone! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Got him in. It's for Sean Perriman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
Leopard!
You can still sell that nigga the mill if you want to.
Detroit!
On 1st and 10, Mayfield steps away to his left. Oh, look over the middle, and he's got Perriman. And they'll get this down to the 10. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another 1st. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And his kick is good. And they're back within 3 scores as it's now a 22-point game. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the 2nd half.
Oh, he spins again.
Oh,
and it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
Oh, my God.
But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Final play of the 1st half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. Both teams appear ready for...
Who you lost? Oh, yeah, you lost.
3. This is fielded at the goal line. Oh, look at that. Look at him turn. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is. Right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Them boys is big and fast. He fucking design.
They go play action. Mayfield. He'll find his man on the comeback route. Complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Working out of the gun. Mayfield eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another good reception there, and the Browns on the march. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line.
Go ahead and call
They'll
out
run it now out of the gun.
Crash, got
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Stop that shit.
Mayfield now on 2nd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
A little spin cycle. Room to run now.
Oh, this nigga just ran the ball
23
with
yards on the pickup there and a first.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football and caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. A 1st down throw for Mayfield. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Solomon Thomas, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
I lost the
Partner,
Super
this
Bowl
is one of the
game
best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook.
Like
Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Doing that shit in the NFL.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and the deficit falls under 20 now. It's a 19-point game. So his 3rd field goal of the ball game brings him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And 7s and probably even 8s. You know, as a kicker, you just head out when you're called upon, so he's done his job. It's the rest of the offense that needs to get it in gear. They want to close this gap.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Lewis got a loss.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
So what's the word I'm looking for here about how this drive just started?
Disjointed?
I'll go with that one. I mean, think about it. 1st down, took a bad loss on a running play. Take the sack on 2nd down. Now they got to come up with something big here on 3rd.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And he's going to go down again.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And we'll see what he can do on the return. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns offense trotting back on the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive
give me
in
white.
with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Gun, gun! Gun, gun! Gun, gun! Gun, gun! Gun!
Mayfield looks to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Detroit! Detroit! Hurry up, here we go! 3-19! 3-19!
On third down, Johnson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on fourth down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call.
Yeah, you got to get a
They're
pamper
go
so I
this
can change the
on 4th and a
pamper, then you
yard.
can go to sleep.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on fourth down. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
Lucky 56.
On fourth down, they snap it to Mayfield. That's complete over the middle to Callaway. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Jackson flushed out right. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and just like that, it's third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. Spinning away. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Oh, this man running wide open. No, not him. What? Wow.
So they couldn't
wow.
His time is now run out on this third quarter of play. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Man, I was throwing the ball to
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson escaping the pressure right. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's fourth down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on fourth down. And this Browns defense stands tall. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 27.
That's a full quarter.
Mayfield on 1st down. Looking deep downfield. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it's a 2nd down. They go play action now. Jackson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Despite a little power on the move, still tackled shy of the 20. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have the center-eligible stuff, but still, a lot of guys to account for.
Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Kansas City. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Pulled in at the 24.
Let's go.
Now, nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last time wasn't pretty.
Hey, Fred ain't going to try for that AFL league.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Bread, I know.
They go back to the air.
If he do it, I'm going to do it, bro.
Last drive. DeForest Buckner in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Oh, yeah.
And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Detroit! Detroit!
3rd and long for Mayfield. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
6-2.
Picked off at the 11. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback rolling left and throwing it pretty far down.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what
take off. This is the shit I be talking about.
That's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. That's going to go.
Crash, you know what time it is.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12. They'll go option to the short side.
Watch out.
And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo.
Hey.
He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's third down.
Hey, that boy supposed to get jiggy just now, my boy.
3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7.
I need a true 5 wide, bro. Why y'all don't have a true 5 wide in that, bro? Take this fucking tight end out of here.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he takes this way down, deep into Cleveland territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there, we keep talking about.
You know I get the rollout shit from. Oh, why he did him like that?
But when it actually
having
does
that garbage
happen in the
ass
heat of
QB
battle,
and that
brings me right out of my seat.
It's a loss of
I
a
have to
yard
roll
there,
out.
and now 2nd down.
That nigga is
Now from the 7,
trash.
here's 2nd and goal.
I have to roll out.
Throwing is Jackson. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
Big
And
face
he's going to be brought
Big
down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Give me what I want.
They'll give it to him right
No, I didn't give him the ball. Oh, my Lord.
He can fight only to about the 4.
Y'all just be,
Only
I
a
don't
yard
understand.
that time. 2nd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it?
Big
He's
dog.
already gotten into the end zone twice.
Oh, my God. Who was that? Put him on the run.
It's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
He's 6'4". Throw it high. Throw it.
And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard
Damn right,
line.
man. I like my DBs.
They begin the drive with Johnson.
Man, y'all got beat
And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 8, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Tackles, man. Hey,
Time for a break.
Boy, I ain't give you that
We'll come back and see
bro.
this one out
You ain't missing
after
no tackles. That
this.
7 on big dog.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
Detroit! Detroit!
Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield.
Oh, he hit him.
He's got his man to the
Squared him
comeback.
up. Oh, he
And he'll
supposed
be
to hit
taken
stick.
down, but not before they work it
Oh,
across
he supposed to
midfield.
hit stick. Shit,
23
me, not me.
yards on the play.
Maybe the computer, but not
Right after
me.
the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a
Let's go,
sudden
D-line.
change situation. We used to practice
You
it
got the
on
best
defense.
D-line in the
Sudden
nation.
change, get out there, stop the offense. But you
got the best
typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him
I
off
played.
balance.
And
I
he
played.
did.
Oh,
Got some
that's a flag. That is a flag.
And all the way
I hit.
inside the 15 before they
What?
drop him.
Oh, that
Pass being
guy.
completed, they'll go ahead and take that instead.
Nothing extra to be
Oh
gained.
my
Pass
God!
interference,
Really?
at the
Hey,
spot,
if it
complete
was
the
scored,
pass.
I'd have turned
That
this
was
shit
your
off.
play.
I would have
So
turned this shit off.
So how about
I
this
can't
for field
believe they just
position
let
after
that
the
boy
big
do
play
that shit.
inside the 15 now as they
Oh
come
my
up on
God.
1st and 10.
Oh fuck! That's what I'm
Looking
That's what I'm
middle,
talking
and it's
about. Good
incomplete.
job, Baker.
What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80%
nigga
of his
really
passes.
came
This
back
week
in
he's
with
down
a
under
fucking
50%.
play,
What do you
dog.
see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away this timing.
Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding goal.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
Now, before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Low-key want to do it, but you know what? I'm not going to do it. Let's see.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson.
Let's go.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let him outside where they can really shred your defense.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, yeah, that's all me.
But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Tavon Young. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
Exactly. Thank you.
Well, this defensive pressure's been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And despite the late lead, Jackson will throw, eluding the pressure right. And going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Let's fucking go.
Tyreek Hill,
better linebacker
85 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
Wait till you get a little older. Ass whooping galore. I'll never forget that, boy. I was in class one day, and them white people were trying to say it's wrong if you beat your kids. Even the professor was saying, even the professor was saying she got beat.
He'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
I said,
and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 4-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Exactly.
First down,
Mayfield. I was like,
and an alley to run.
You be wondering
and taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
On parents and
now
shit.
hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
I ain't even tell you about that kid crash. Oh, a kid stabbed this old girl because she buy my online pass or some shit. A nerd ass nigga, bro. That nigga's at the detention center.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Bro, that shit was... Oh, catch the ball.
Complete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
He did that shit.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense.
Oh, I messed your head up with that one. I was right there.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Yeah, I'm finna advance it. We're gonna go to week 5, and then we're gonna leave it though. On the 17th or something like that. I thought he said the 17th. Yes, sir. It definitely was a linebacker. It definitely was a linebacker sticking that boy. Yeah. Ran right past his ass. Yeah. Oh, that's love. Who